Hello again. I'm out here today because I was watching Lion Den's channel, and he uses a table out in the bush for his alcohol stoves and so on. I use a swamp slash snow kitchen that I actually suspend within 3 trees. But this here is kind of a cool rig too. Now this one here I just cut out today. It's rather flimsy. It's not real bad, but it is rather flimsy. And I cut this out of the bottom of a cookie sheet, actually no, a pizza pan. But it's steel. It is steel. And then I cut this out today also, and this is a cutting board. So I can use this as a cutting board. And the other side, if I wanted to, I could use as a table and so on. So I could leave it either one side just for a cutting board, the other side for a table. If I laid this right on top, then I could use my alcohol stoves and such on this. But I think the alcohol stoves, where this is somewhat of some type of a plastic, it will probably, if the alcohol stoves get really hot, it could meld into this. So I'm not going to try that. This here is basically what you do with it. Put it up against a tree, wrap a rope around it, tie it, and then put a stake here. So I'm going to cut a stake, and I'll bring you back. I just cut a stick. It don't have to be straight. Just as long as I can stick this in and put my table in that hole. I'm going to show you how this is set up. But what I cut that with is this here. This here is a AK-47 bayonet. Had for years. And haven't really used it that much. There's the sheath there. And the cool thing about this is, see that hole right there? You can slip that right inside your sheath, and you have a wire cutter right there. But that will actually, I have cut wire with that. It's kind of a cool feature. But I thought I'd bring it out today. Anyhow, I'll show you how this works. Now, you have your pole sticking up. Put this here. You put this against a tree. This comes around. Now, there's all kinds of these types of tables out there right now. Actually, till you get this tightened on here, it's going to move around a little bit on you and so on. Get that stuck in there. Oops. And bring this up. This here provides you a place that you can rest your stuff on, and still gives you a it's up where you can work on it. Now this has 2 cups of water on it, and you can set that right on there. And like I said, this one here bends a little bit, so I made this one as well that you can hook onto a tree. I may cut this in or use a bigger tree for this one here. But it's the same thing. Your pole goes in here. Or, the good thing about this, I can still hook 3 lines to this and tie it to 3 trees and use this as a swamp kitchen. So, today, we're going to try this out. This is the kit for the Trailhound kit that I rug up. He made the pot, he made the stove inside. I just put it in this to keep it safe from being crushed. But this here has everything in it. And now I have mosquitoes out here. Yes, I have it in a plastic bag just because of the alcohol and so on. Now here's the stove I'm going to be using. I'm just going to boil some water just to show you how this is going to work. How this kit works. Not going to get into too much detail. This here is 2 ounces in this. I'll use half of this. Just pour it in. That's what I like about this stove. There's no priming. You pour it in, let it soak up, you light it. Done. Okay. I'll set this back down here. Mosquitoes are coming out. Here's my windscreen. Put that over here on this side. So that's nice and... Okay, I'm going to pour some water in this now. I've got bug spray, I just haven't put it on yet. Looks like I'm going to have to. Okay, put my lid on. That should be soaked up enough, so I'll light this up. Yeah, if I can. Well, the easiest way to do this, if you can't reach in there and reach something in there, dip a stick in the alcohol, let it soak up for a second, light that stick, and then poof. We have flames. That's how you do that. Now we're going to take that, set that right there. Put a windscreen on. I'll bring you up a little closer. Here we go. It's not bloomed yet. But there it is. And you see here, it sags but very little. Oh, she's starting to bloom out there now. Now, Trailhound made this pot. He had inserted a top ring and a bottom ring, and made that lid as well. Did one heck of a job, and you can see that now. It's working great. Made that stove as well. When this is close to boiling, I'll come back. This mushroom find that I just found over here. Things are huge. Look at compared to my hand. They have this like sponge underneath of it. I have no clue what they are. Now that's not totally like, you know, it's stable, but I think I would go with something a little thicker. Just because, you know, it is working, but you should have thicker metal. Something like this here would be perfect, but it's not metal. Although I could put, I think I could put like a, fold up some tin foil, lay that on, lay my stove on top of the tin foil on top of this, and you'd be fine. But this here would give you a great cutting board out in the woods. You could set that up just for a cutting board. You could set it up just for a table, you know, to set stuff on to cook with. You know, it's multi-use for sure. She's steaming. Take a look-see. It's only been a couple minutes. This here, you know, this combo is a quick boil. You can see, if you look here, flames are going way up here at times, but not quite sure how long, but this has only been, you know, probably 4 minutes tops, maybe 5, but we get a rolling boil. Hardcore. Gotta let that burn out though, because I don't want the alcohol residue, because this here is a rolled over stove, but it has carbon felt in between the walls, so I want that alcohol that's soaked into the carbon felt burn off. So I'll let that go until it actually is burnt out by itself. But this is that's all you need to do. Boil water, you know, to purify, or boil water for dehydrating meals, and so on. I mean, it's a nice little kit. All folds up, you know, into this little container here. 4 cup, I believe. Yeah, 4 cup Ziploc container. This here, you could actually measure it out too. It has the each cup measurements. But that table, even though it's not much, it is working, and it does provide you with, you know, a stable platform. Somewhat stable. You have to be careful with it. Although I'm way up here where I can work on it. Back real quick to show you this cutting board one set up. That there is a lot more stable. And it don't flex, you know, at all or anything. That's a lot more stable. So I could lay the other one on top of that. Wouldn't take no room at all to bring both. So if I want to use my alcohol pots, if I just want a table just to set some stuff or whatever, it, you know, provides that. It's you know, just some ideas for people that, you know, don't have a whole lot of money to go buy an aluminum one and so on. That this here is made out of a dollar store cutting board, and the other one was made out of a dollar store pizza pan. So there you go. Want to show that to you, and see you on YouTube. Bye for now.